Alright, number 5, we're going to solve this rational equation. We got negative 14 divided by p squared plus minus 2p plus p divided by p minus 2, and then that equals 1 divided by p. Alright, so it's going to help to get the denominator in linear factors. That way we can see what we need. It looks like this denominator is a combination of the product of these two. So if we were to multiply everything by p squared minus 2p, that would get rid of all the fractions. But let's just show that. So we're going to factor out a p. Both of these terms can be divided by p. So factor a p out on the bottom, and that will leave us with a p minus 2. Okay, so this is the combination of those. So we're going to multiply the whole expression. We're going to multiply the whole expression by the p times p minus 2. Alright, so when we do that, it cancels out the denominator here, leaving us with a negative 14. When we multiply p minus 2 times this expression, it cancels out the p minus 2, and then the p multiplies times p and gives us p squared. And then when we multiply this expression times 1 over p, the p will cancel this time, and then we would do 1 times p minus 2, which will give us a p minus 2. Now again, this looks like a quadratic. I'm going to move everything to the left so we can set it equal to 0. That means I will subtract p and I would add 2. And so that will give us p squared. When I subtract p, that's going to give me a minus p. Write down the minus 14. And then I'm going to add 2 to this side. So plus the 2 equals 0. I can simplify the 14 and the 2 combined, and then we have p squared minus p minus 12 equals 0. I will see if this will factor. It's going to be the easiest method. 1 and 12 will give us 12. Factors of 12, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 times 4. Second sign is negative, so we want to subtract to get leading coefficient right here is a 1, so we want to subtract to get 1. And if we subtract 3 and 4, that will give us a 1. So it will factor. We're going to split up the p squared, put the 2 factors at the back, the 3 and 4. And then going left to right, the first sign is the bigger number. So out of 3 and 4, be the 4. The second sign is negative, so that tells me that these will be different. Since that's negative, if they're different, this has to be a positive. And if you look at the negative 4 plus 3, that will give you a negative 1 coefficient here. Set both of the linear terms equal to 0. And solve for p. So if we subtract 3, we get p equals negative 3. And add 4, we get p equals 4. Now we got to remember denominator. So 0 would make denominator undefined. So we can't use 0. Here would be a positive 2, and this is a combination of 0 and positive 2. So 0, positive 2 are numbers that won't work. Neither of those show up in our solutions. So we get 2 solutions, negative 3 and positive 4.